Hey everybody, I'm coming on live tonight. I was scheduled for yesterday. Again, technical difficulties. I couldn't come on, so I thought I'd jump on tonight to see if I can give a couple readings before the holidays. This time is difficult for a lot of folks. If they think about their loved ones not being here. And I am here tonight to tell you they're here. They're here all the time. They always are with you whenever you need them. We're going to see what's going to happen tonight. I apologize for not being on last night, but hopefully can jump on and see a couple people. Hey, Amy, Sunshine, how are you? Good to see you. One of the messages I have for tonight, I always have a tip for every time I come on every month, and my tip this month is the loved ones that you not have on here that have passed are always around you every time that you need them. Whenever you think of them, when you think of them strongly or see something that reminds you of them, they're always here to let you know they're with you, especially at this time of year. Just today, when I thought of coming on live, I just think of my grandmother Mimi. She made ornaments for, she used to work in a group home for people with disabilities, and they would make these little ornaments, and they were just, it was like a diamond green bead with a little tinfoil thing on it and a bead in the bottom, and that was Angel. And I had that on my tree every year forever. Whenever I put it on there, I thought of her. And when I think of her, I always have felt since I've been like 22, the energy from the people. So I get the tingle that they're here and they're with you whenever you think of them. So that the warm thoughts that you think of during the holiday season, just know they're with you. I love the idea of having that one thing on the tree that signifies every person that you love, and you can see them every single time that you're thinking of them. They'll come with you. I love pulling the chair away at a dining room table and having one chair open, like, get your ass down here right now and sit down here and talk to me. I know we would like to have those major conversations, and I got to tell you that mediums don't have them either. We get to have bits and pieces. It's not like we really want to have as much of this time here. We want to sit in a chair. We want to have that conversation like, you say something, you say something. It doesn't really happen that way, or it doesn't happen that way for me. What does happen is they'll give me something, an image in my head, a picture that I have to describe to you, explain to you, so they can validate that that is who they are. So sometimes they're weird, sometimes it's really, really crazy, but it's never that one-on-one conversation that you want to have. I can't tell you how many people that come at first for a reading, and it's like, what's the conversation? What are they going to say? What's the sign? What are they saying? They're saying they're with you. That's what they're telling me. They love you. They're with you all the time. If you need them, they're there. They never, ever want you to remember how they passed. That is not, unless it was passed very peacefully, but they never want you to think of that illness, or they're just like, the spunkiness and the sense of humor and the weirdness comes through in every single reading. I've had so many weird, well, hell, I'm a medium, weird responses to a lot of different things. I think an example, it was just talking, or had a reading that I had, that this one 22-year-old came through. He had passed, and his mother really wanted him, and he did have ADD here. And so when he came through, he kept hounding me, saying, call my mom, call my mom, call my mom, call my mom. And I had to walk down a hall and get to his mom like 10 minutes later. And the whole time in my head was, call my mom, call my mom, call my mom. And I finally got a hold of the mom, like, any chance, because I had never met her son here, by any chance was your son, here I have ADD. Sure enough, he came through to prove and validate that that was him for his mom, that he's coming through for his mom to give her that message of love. So that's what I get. I do the readings here. I'll see your name on the right hand. Oh, I skipped. Yeah, totally skipped what my menu is supposed to be. Hi, I'm Brenda Peterson. I call myself an intuitive. To me, that means psychic, medium, empath, and a Reiki master, energy worker. I put all those mushy things together, and this is what I have. I do readings for people. I do intuitive art and intuitive development classes here. I am an artist as well. If you guys just need Christmas presents, I have go to my website, BrendaPetersonLLC.com, and I have some art available that we can ship to, probably get you before Christmas. I also, just a couple of things I had to tell you. I want to jump right into the readings right away, and I'll be with you in a minute. My next live reading will be on January 29th. I always try to do it the Wednesday or Thursday at the end of the month. We're a little bit early this year because of the holiday, or this month because of the holidays. My schedule for January, I have a couple of vision board classes coming up. Intuitively, you know what you need to do. This is just, we ask questions and go pretty deep into what your passion is and how you're going to access that. I have one here on the 9th, and I also have a class at the Cedarburg Culture Center, and that is on the 16th. So 2 vision board classes to start 2020 off wonderfully. Know where the hell you're going. Also have an intuitive art class on, it looks like the 7th. My intuitive development classes are starting again on the 21st of January. That's all the commercials, except, have you got your Mojo Juice yet? Da-da-da, do I look like Vanna White? My Mojo Juice is the clearing and energy stress reliever that everyone should have for the holidays. It fits really lovely into a stocking. Call me on that, Brenda Peterson LLC. Now, to start, I look at, hi guys, I'm really glad to see you all here. Oh my God, Liz, I have not seen you for a long time. I will look at the names on this side of the screen, and I will kind of sometimes sit quietly for a minute or two so I get the energy so I can figure out who is coming through. And it's not a rhyme or reason of who comes through. I just kind of look and whatever energy draws me to. So I will look there and I read that for about a half hour usually. What usually happens after a half hour, they come in, they kind of hit me in the shoulder and like, get off, get done, you're up too high. So let's try this. Looks like we have a bunch of people online. I want to me, Dad, your dad. I don't know if you still have the car. He was with you for the wedding on the beach. So let me know if you have, so why aren't there pictures of you in the car? Like leaving, like the wedding in the car. Isn't there like that red Mustang car? You know he's with you. Um, you feel him sometimes too. So I'm going to say that Monet is going to feel him in the room sometimes. You're going to have that where it stare off into the, animals are really in tune to it too. They're going to stare off kind of in the corner like, what the hell is that? And especially because your dad walks quietly and there's no big bang for him. He's just like really, really calm energy coming in, just like he was here in life. He was very calm. Very, very proud of you. He was at your wedding. Just know that, sunshine. Okay, let me see if I can. Crystal, I just seriously, every single time I see her, she comes back to the kitchen table and she's sitting there taking care of your dad in that chair, always in the kitchen, always taking care of both of them. Sorry. So I think you know Sydney, how intuitive she is as well. So super, super sensitive. Have her do things to trust her intuition. She is definitely feeling grandma come in. Both grandmas come in. I'm not, with kids with death, it's just let no let and you do this, letting them know that they're right there. They're right there anytime you want to talk to them, and just close your eyes and they're in your heart. You can tap into that. Um, I think that she knows and she can feel that, and it wouldn't be a sad thing. She won't miss them so much knowing that she can just tap into them anytime. I feel like she somehow is sad right now about maybe just not being here for the Christmas, but or for the holidays. Call me on that, hon. Let's figure out ways to switch that around because she's super sensitive that she can feel them in the room when they come in on the corner the end of her bed. I mean, both girls. She's getting double teamed for sure. Call me on that. Dave. Dave, I'm getting it. Father figure. This feels like your father. This does not feel like grandfather. It feels like father. Coming in with that, one of those, the golfer hats, the flat ones. It's like a Scottish ham hat or something. He's wearing that. I'm not really sure if that's what he used to wear all the time. It looks like one. I don't even know how to describe it. A little tiny ledge on here, and it comes back that way. I draw it for you because I can't describe it. He's coming in with that. I think he wore it often. Coming in especially for one of your grandsons. I think going through a hard time right now and coming through and throwing this with the family, of course, but also coming through. They always come through like if someone's really having a hard time or just really close to them, or one who feels a lot of the people that passed. Kind of more intuitive, empathic souls is that son not a big problem, but just going through some kind of thing right now. Doesn't feel like it's going to be for a long time, but he's coming through to lend his energy to you at this time, to you and your family. And this definitely feels like your dad. One of the hard things is when I know someone and I know their family is trying to get a clear reading. And Katie, I am completely getting overwhelmed by the spirit of your kids. You already know. I mean, my God, Fox is amazing. And his artistic ability is just like, just get him in there. I also, with just even the visual arts, performing arts for him, seriously, the kid's supposed to be on stage. He's amazing. Good luck. Good luck trying to give enough stuff for him to, the perfect school. Enough stuff for his creative mind, that thirst of knowledge that he has all the time. It's amazing. Much calmer with Smith, but Fox is like, wow, he's amazing. I do know your kids, but it's like really hard to get that reading. But I do feel just a bubbling up of spirit for both. Lillian, hi, how are you doing? Um, I'm getting I'm getting for you at this point right now, there's like a big frustration of you're pushing against this wall and you can't pass this wall. And I'm not really seeing more than that of energy, just like frustration of it. I would say this is a work thing because I see it downtown and I think that you still work downtown. I think you're still down there, downtown Milwaukee. This frustration or this pushing against it, it looks like you're going to just have a couple more months of it. It looks like it's going to clear more towards spring. It's just basically a working around it. It's not gonna go away, but you're gonna figure ways to go around it. That makes sense. Give me a call if that doesn't make any sense. I really don't want to say like a lot more about that. Just email me and I'll confirm that. I want to give these readings, but sometimes I just think that things are too personal. And I had a reading, I think 2 times ago, 2 lives ago, where I had a gentleman that I tiptoed around saying he had this pushy ass person at work, and he was all full of himself. Not the person, but the person he was working with. He was all full of himself, and the guy was like really overbearing and really trying to push his energy on him. And I didn't know how to say that nicely. Like, this guy's an asshole you're working with. You need to push back. And I didn't want to say that online, so I have to figure out best to really say what I'm seeing, like I do in a reading that's really private, to do it live. So if the guy's on from times ago, the guy you work with is an asshole. I can say it now because you can't get caught and you won't get in trouble for that. But it's just overbearing personality. So doing this is something at work. It's just this, you're pushing against. It feels like more a policymaker and a person, but then you'll figure out ways to get around it. So you can it should be clearing up that issue, like I said, springtime. Renee, reaffirming, I'm getting the same message I had for you before. January is where you're going to see some movement in what you're looking at. She's launching as a life coach. In that, you guys give her a call. Movement in January for you on that. Liz, man, I haven't seen you. I don't know how many, like 15 years maybe I haven't seen you. Um, I, you should go have energy work. Everyone should go have energy work. So I'm a Reiki master, but a lot of people do energy work, anything with acupuncture, acupressure, all of that, massage, anyone who's doing energy work, because your solar plexus is a little, so that's right above the belly button. That's our power station. And when we worry too much, that gets really tight. It's kind of like gerbil in a wheel we're asking all those questions and not getting the answers and just getting really worried. So the solar plexus is where a lot of people have a lot of issues. And that's like as I said, above the belly button. A Reiki master, acupuncturist can help with that energy movement that you need to have to work the right way. And so it feels like a lot of pressure. Stop worrying. Look up Reiki. There's Reiki books you can read. You can go to a Reiki master, massage therapist, anything that's going to help you with that energy movement. Tai Chi is amazing. Qigong is amazing. All of those things can help reduce stress. So I'm not sure what's happening right now. Feels like you got a little both going on, but that's going to help with those issues right now. Look them up. We're all over the place. There's a lot of Reiki masters. There's a lot of energy work that you can. My dancing partner. How you doing? You guys got to dance with this guy. He's amazing. Bob, you need to slow down. I don't know if you're traveling all the time, but I do see soon, and it's going to be in a really calm, not up north, but it's like a, I don't know if it's like a resort, Michigan, but it's a resort-ish place. I'm not saying UP or anything, maybe Door County. I'm kind of going Michigan, of this resort relaxing place. You just need to chill. And I see that you're going to do it now, but then I also see that you're going to do something in summertime where it's just really, really a week, like, not a cabin, really. It's a really nice place. I think you need to do that. I know that you travel a lot. I know that you're really, really busy, but I think that is what they're telling me you need to do, is just to be, just to chill. Time out for you. Like time out for you now in January. I think you should probably do it in April, March, April again, but I really, that long vacation in summertime, it kind of feels like, God, what's that island without the cars? That's kind of what it feels like. It's a nice, really nice place. It's just really chill, really, really relaxed. Mackinac. It feels like that. Good to see you. Okay, we're gonna take a collective. I got 2 or 3 people coming through. It's like really super, super stressed out. Uh, I don't know if we've ever done like cleansing path of going through all of the chakras and relaxation, but I think we need to do that pretty quickly, or just basically sit down and just let your mind wander. Just think of one thing. What I usually do when I do have someone this stressed out, I'm going to Amy, I'm going to Laura, I'm going to Faith. So there's 3 of you right in a row right here, and I'm like, I can't breathe and I can't distinguish between. So the holiday season just makes us go crazy. So what we're going to do, weird, I'm live. I'm not even sure how much time I have, but I'm going to do this very quickly. This is what I do for, not as quick as this. We have the chakra system for Reiki masters. So you just have basically on the top of your head is the crown chakra. Close your eyes. I'm going to tell you to do this really quickly when you get off and just go do this. But as you close your eyes, you think of, I am visual, so I have people think of the colors. Purple is the crown chakra. 3 longer breaths. You can use some of the clearing spray or whatever you have that's clearing. On the 3rd eye is blue. You just breathe in blue, 3 really longer breaths for that. We have the throat chakra, which is our path, and that's green. You can put your hand on those chakras as you go. You have the heart chakra. Obviously, the heart chakra is fuchsia. Breathing in 3 longer breaths for that. Going down to solar plexus, which is right above your belly button. Put your hand right above your belly button. And that's yellow. And solar plexus. This is what all of the worry is. This is also our power station. So just take really longer breaths there. Your hand right below the belly button is your sacral chakra, and that's orange. Better. You guys, thank you. Holy cow. And then you go down to your root chakra, and that's your tailbone, and that's red. This is where all your peeps are. This is your ancestors. All of your DNA, all of your energy comes from the root chakra. Breathe in deep there. And I go one step further. This is a really good tip. Down sweep down through the chakras. Obviously, a Reiki session is a lot more than that, but this is just for now. You put your feet in the ground, and then you close your eyes and visualize your feet are growing roots. You're literally growing roots into the ground, soaking into that ground energy and breathing it up and bringing it up through your body. We're just too hectic and too stressed out, even though we love our families, even though we love getting gifts for all of our people. It's just such a stressful time. So you do that root chakra, and then you go down and grow roots through your feet. You're taking that ground energy. You close your eyes, you breathe in, get all the way down, go back and grow longer roots in the earth, soaking up this solid, stable earth energy 3 times. Breathe it in, breathe it out. That's how you sweep like a lot of the stress that comes for this time of year. Great job. I'm going to say the 3 of you did this together, because seriously, I can breathe now. It's just so much stress right now. Everything is going to get, doesn't matter if your house floors are clean. I do the same thing. Everything's wrapped, everything is done, but you get to be with your family. Not only that, the ones that you really want to invite are going to come as well. Amy, I'm going to you, Amy Foster, and I'm going to you. That dad's side, I'm going dad's side, I'm going dad's dad. So your grandfather. Your grandfather, or your grandfather figure, I can't really distinguish between the two, because he was a little bit quieter in your life, but he's coming through for Christmas. Pull up the chair in the dining room, he's coming through. Connected for sure. I'm saying he's connected, especially connected, or you feel the same kind of energy with your son. Grandson. With grandson. I'm sorry, your grandson. So that would be great, right? Great. Grandfather figure coming through for your kids for the holidays. Laura, you know what my wish is for you. I can't say that one on now either, but you can call me on that. I'm getting a female figure on mom's side. So this looks like, it feels almost like an aunt or a grandmother who didn't want to look old. Is coming through as an aunt. So I'm going back 2 generations for sure, coming through for you on mom's side. This is specifically for you. Call me on this. This is a personal one too. So I always get the folks that come in for me, the people from your ancestors and your peeps. I call them your peeps, your loved one, your angels and your ancestors come in, and they bring in like a muse-like energy. So she's coming in to bring you comforting energy, because you just had kids that have left roots, that left the nest. It's just like a really, really calming energy she's bringing in, but also sassy. So usually when I have them come in, they're really, really clear about the personality. So I think that she had to, for one, she wanted to look young and she wanted to look sassy. But I think that, she's more of a grandmother. This is all mother side. I'm going on all mother side, left-hand side. So she's coming in that way. Like she had to look the part of being, calm, cool and stuff. But she was really super sassy. So bringing in that energy for you. So I'm not sure. Bringing in, it's a calming energy, but it also is like, speak, be a little sassy, be a little like risky. When I get that kind of a personality or that kind of feeling, I think of Mame, that movie Mame, where she did whatever she wanted to do. I kind of call my Manhattan mamas that at 5 o'clock they're sipping martinis and they're having their cigarettes and they're just kind of going wild. So she's bringing that energy, but she also is bringing calm energy with it. So I think is to liven up, or not liven up, is to energize you certain aspects of your life, knowing you still can't, go as wild as you want to go. So it's a real weird conflicting energy coming through for me. But she's here for you for the holidays. These are all people, when I thought of this today, coming through, is I really wanted to bring people's loved ones for the holidays. Let's see what else we can bring through. Oh my God, Sue, Millen, you're being double teamed. You got both sides coming in here. Both sides come in here, both sides, mom side, dad side. So two are like getting together, come back to double team on you. Sit your ass down. Calm down. You're supposed to take it easy. You're supposed to take it easy on yourself. You're supposed to enjoy this season because it's too much stress. But seriously, they're coming through double teaming. This feels okay. I'm going not this generation, so not your mom's generation, but your parent, so grandparents' generation. Feels like actually two mother figures on both sides, like two grandmas coming through together as a combo. And I'm not sure if they ever got together on life, but they're coming through right now because they really want you to get this message. They are super, super strong. I don't know if you can feel the energy right now, but I want you to just like calmly sit back and feel this because they're coming through with like really like gangbusters. I wouldn't mess with them. I would listen. They really want you to calm down. Stress, I mean, relieve some of the stress in your life. Take a couple days because they're not going to leave you around. They'll be at your house too. And I'm not sure which. I think on mom's side that there's on your tree is ornaments from mom's mom. Yeah, mom's mom. You'd have those ornaments. I don't think there you have the dad's side, but I think that because it's just like when I started this, I was talking about we put those ornaments on the tree that mean something from our ancestors and makes us think about them. When we think about them, they're just right here with us. So when you pull those out, that's from your grandparent, it makes energy. But I also want to add with that, I really thought that this today was I have someone that I know that lost all of her family ornaments at fire, like all of the old ornaments, all of the old recipes. When we were talking, she was really upset she didn't have that to pass along to her kids. And I think that we make our memories anyhow. And I said, just go get a thing of Toll House, rewrite it on a recipe card, and this is grandma's recipe. It's not that it had to come from grandma, but it's like, this is grandma's recipe. We're going to use Toll House cookies for our family recipe. Because she didn't have that physical piece. But it's all in the thought that counts. It's like, here, this is going to make us think about grandma when we make these cookies together, when we put this ornament in the tree. Uh, they're very, very vocal. Kelly Adams, um, going to dad's side of the family. So there's a distance here. So usually I can feel like the father side, and then it goes one more and goes one, kind of layers for me. So it's like fathers, and then grandfathers, and then great grandfathers. This feels like someone could be really close to you on the father side. My right hand side. But there's a distance. So there wasn't a closeness here on the planet. Um, this could feel like a father figure or uncle, but grandfather, because it feels like such a distance, is why I'm like having a hard time reading this, and especially because it's a real quick reading. But that distance was here for learning lessons here. That no longer is part of the mission anymore. So they're here for you now. They weren't here for you before, but they're here for you now. It's on your father's side. I'm not getting clear lines because there's such a distance here when he was here with you. If that makes sense, they're coming through for you now. They're completely supportive of you now. Might even feel to you, it's weird because he's kind of pushing you. he's kind of like pushy leaning in thing. So if like you're standing sometimes and you're just feeling a little bit of like moving forward, he's probably just trying to get your attention that he is for you now because he was not here for you before. A little pushy. Stop pushing. Hope that helps you. Hope all these people coming for the holidays. Laura. Laura. Hey, go big, baby, go big, go huge. Also, the message about dancing and enjoying life at the fullest now. I think I sent you a message before because I just got that for you again today. Is that it's like kicking up the heels and dancing with it, but also that it's going to not be in such a small area. So well, that's what your question was, too, wasn't it? It was affecting a small percentage. I just feel like it's going to grow, and I feel like it's going to grow like a lot. But I'm almost going. It's really weird. I'm kind of going regional, so I'm kind of going like the whole Northwest, um, like like Dakota all the way down to I'm gonna like screw up on the Colorado, going all the way up to seriously, like there's a huge regional area for some reason. I'm not really sure what that means. If it's going to be a regional conference for you, if you're going to present for a regional area, like a sales meeting or something where you're coming in talking about intuitiveness in business. By the way, we should talk about that. It's huge reach area is what I see for you, and not that far away. So I think that we could even I think like putting it together, like planning, it's going to take a little while, but you're finally able to like take those legs June, July-ish. Yeah, and then fall, you'll know kind of what direction to go with that. Renee Parker, solar plexus, please. We talked already. Oh my. Um, Kate, sorry, I don't Wahhabi. I'm not sure how to say your last name. Kate coming in, strong, strong mother, grandmother presence coming in, really bossy, really strong, really strong. She's even doing this. So this is when they come and you're not listening to me. You're not listening. So come through messages all the time, but you're not listening to this gal. So this feels like grandmother figure. I'm going, okay, so when I do ancestor wise, I do mother and then do grandmother. It's like I always like 20 years difference, but it's like someone that had a child a lot younger, and I think that's grandma. And grandma and mom are closer, or they're kind of blending the roles for me. This is like the second time it's happened today. So that she would be an aunt in the middle or a younger sister of your grandmother. So she's kind of not clear cut 20 years, 20 years is what I'm saying. But mother figure coming through really, really strong for you. Please listen. I'm saying please listen. She's giving you messages, but she's coming through like this. Really, really super strong. Really, really, I would say that this is a religious woman. So it's like that. I don't know if you're going to church or you believe in that at all, but I think this is what some of this is. However you want to worship the higher power, she would like you to do that. I'm putting calming words on here for her, but coming through for you. Leave that chair out when you have your dining room table, and you leave that chair out, or leave that one place setting for the people coming for the holidays. They're all coming. I'm telling you, this room is full, and they're pushy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Drew, good to see you, hon. Oh, very good. So, next step in life for you soon. Ah, tell me on that one. Looking good, feeling really good. Everything's really flowing. You're trusting, you're leaning in, intuition, you know how to do it. You've always known how to do it. You could be doing this. Good to hear from you. And I'm the next step in life is not that far away, I think. Um, Judy. Hi, Judy. It feels from mom's side, coming in from mom's side, and it feels like, oh, I want a hug for. She's just like this. Okay, grandma. I'm sorry. I jumped right away. This is mom's mom. It just her energy feels like it's like totally, totally warm, like warm water just running and flowing down the stream, but it's warm water. It's just like this flowing energy coming to you and just surrounding you with this warm hug. Holy cow, she's sweet. You have to feel her. Um, Coming on your left hand side, I think that you would feel like the little fluttering on your shoulder. You kind of feel like there's like a little butterfly or something kind of like touching your shoulder like that. Coming in on the left hand side, she's been with you all along, but coming through that really warm, wonderful energy. Very calming. Oh my God, she's so sweet. Merry Christmas. Oh, I knew it. I look. I don't look at the clock, so I knew I'm getting close because I'm getting really off balance. Um, Lisa, I'm not, I'm going under your tree. I'm going under your tree. I'm not sure if, like, is this like the skirt made by someone who's, wait, hang on. Dad's side, I want to go dad's side for you, Lisa. I want to go to, this feels like grandma from dad's side. So dad's mom, if she's passed, that that kind of feeling it would be grandma. If it's not grandma, it's an aunt coming through. But I feel like something is under the tree that is means something or is connected with them. I'm not sure if it's ornaments, but it almost feels like it's under the tree. So I would say more of a tree skirt. But also, you, whenever I have these readings, and I have them for a while, a lot of the same messages are people needing to hear the messages come through. And I was talking about the solar plexus before, which is the worry station. We keep taking in our mind, worrying about the same thing. You need to just relax. I'm going to recommend the same thing I recommended before. It's kind of funny how they come in groups. It's like anything like Tai Chi or Reiki or massage, any way you're going to take care of yourself and relieve that energy stress because you're building up in your stomach. It's really super tight. So she's coming through to help you with this, but she's also signifying that you have something of hers and it's right. You know, it really does. I mean, because I'm going in the tree, I would say it's a tree skirt that she had made or something like that. That's significant to you. I mean, these things that are so important at this time of year that they made them, they touched them, or if like in fact the gal who I know who lost all of her stuff we're family in a fire, we make our new memories, and we just have those, and we start from day one, and we build the ornaments as we have a whole tree for that. So I just want to come through before the holidays to wish you all warm family memories. And if you can't have warm family memories, go with warm friends. Because sometimes families are the most stressors that we have coming through. All of the old issues come through. So I hate that when that happens, but I hope and I wish that you have a joyful, whatever you find in the next 2 weeks, the end of the year, and 2020 coming up, is that you find joy. And find joy wherever you can find joy. And please take care of yourselves right now as we start this new 2020 that we go into with a positive energy that we need to have to tackle that next part of our lives. So please take care. Oh, I always forget the part of the beginning. And I am Brenda Peterson. I will be coming on live on January 29th, always at the end of the month, coming on and doing free readings to you. Also, vision board classes coming in January on the 9th, and at Cedar Brook Culture Center on the 16th. Intuitive art classes on the 7th, and intuitive development classes where you can develop your own intuitive sight and feelings and trust your intuition on the 21st. Always available at BrendaPetersonLLC.com. I have gift certificates for your buds, for your peeps, or for yourself for the holidays. So get on Brenda Peterson LLC and get a gift certificate of loved ones saying hi and giving you that hug and giving you that one last message. Not one last message, they'll get a message for the holidays of that you are not alone, you're never alone, and you're always with you. Take care.